As predicted, gold collapsed. Last night, gold took a massive dive, slicing right through the $5,000 mark, weeping all the way down to $4,850 before snapping back to $4,900. Exactly like I caught in Tuesday video. Expect violent whipsaws and wide ranges this week. And the timing of last night's crash, well, that's too perfect. We saw a rare triple resonance of news, technicals, and liquidity. First, the news bombs. Rumors of a Russian-Ukraine ceasefire, Russia returning to the dollar system, and US-Iran peace talks, these hit the safe haven narrative hard, giving the market a perfect excuse to dump. And second, liquidity. Tech stocks imploded. The Nasdaq got crushed. Leverage funds facing margin calls had to sell their goals just to raise cash. And finally, technicals. As I said, $5,000 was the psychological line in the sand and a massive cluster of stop losses. And once the level broke, the algos triggered a liquidation cascade, sending prices off a cliff overnight. Well, honestly, it's a bit too coincidental. I suspect this is a classic institutional shakeout. So I checked EBC Market Buzz and sentiment has already flipped from neutral to bullish. Don't panic. This is actually a historical pattern. For the last 20 to 30 years, gold has followed the Jan pump Feb down script. And with Asian market closed for Lunar New Year, the bid support disappears. And any bad news gets amplified by shorts, leading to a smash. Let's just look at 2021. Gold hit $1,950 in early Jan, and then broke below $1,800 by late Feb. Well, however, given the correction in US stocks, this year's flush might be deeper. If the Nasdaq keeps crashing, institutions will be forced to keep selling gold to cover their equity losses. So, what's next? For spot holders with cash on their sidelines, this dip is a gift. The buzz is begging up to pick you up. Use a pyramid DCA strategy. Long term, we are still mid-cycle, not at the top. But if you are on leverage, well, de-leverage right now. Between tonight, CPI and the Lunar New Year, volatility is going to stay high. Set your stop tight. Better to take a small loss than to hold a bag that blows up your account, right?